Today on Dr. Phil.
I don't want a freeloader son-in-law. Just get a job.
Monster-in-law Collude is back.
I won.
With big news.
You got them to move back into your house.
Yes, my house.
He had nothing.
Seriously, stop talking. I've only got 2 ears, and it is no match for your 1 mouth.
Looks like the honeymoon
I clean, I cook, I do everything. For God's sake, show me respect. What the hell?
is officially over.
Shut up.
Do you think I don't know how to conduct an interview? You may think he is a dumbass, but I can assure you I am not. So let me conduct this interview.
Just get to the point, Dr. Phil. Just get to the point.
I'll get to the point when I get damn good and ready. Let's do it. If we're going to do something here that matters, then we got to deal with the truth.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
If I can help get this family back on track, are you willing to do that?
Ready, free. Take.
This is going to be a changing day in your life. Go, Dr. Phil. Thank you very much. Well, a few weeks ago, we met a self-admitted monster-in-law. Yeah, oh. Yeah, she was so outspoken, so outrageous, so over the top that she ignited a firestorm on the message boards, Facebook, and Twitter. Well, she's back. And you are not going to believe the update because I don't. Plus, Collude is also here to face her critics, along with viewers who support her. Now, they're all in the audience today. We got people that have opinions, and we're going to hear from them. But first, take a look at how this all started.
My name's Fallon, and I'm getting married in 4.5 months to my fiance, Steve, and my mom hates him.
I came all the way to Tennessee from Michigan to stop my daughter from marrying that dumbass Steven.
I've been dealing with Collude for 5 years, and now I'm ready to push back.
I think he's a dumbass. He's a loser. He is what he is. He doesn't have a job. My daughter deserves better. Why should she be the breadwinner?
Well, then you shouldn't marry him.
No, I'm glad I didn't marry him, and I don't call him my son-in-law.
You call him names and
He's a
disrespect
dumbass.
him.
This is what it is.
Well,
He hasn't gained my respect.
you haven't gained my respect, and I don't call you dumbass.
Well, I'm here.
You actually have
Good.
him programmed into your cell phone
Sure
as
it
dumbass.
is. Yep. A dumbass. So when he calls me, it'll be dumbass calling. This is it. Because that's what he is.
Yeah. You did spell it wrong, by the
I
way.
know. Well, he's dumb. No, I didn't spell it wrong. I know it's D-U-M-B, but it's dumb ass.
My mom compares money to love, and since Steve doesn't have a lot of money, she thinks he must not love me.
When you and your husband got married, what did you do? What were you studying for?
I didn't have
What did you
to
do?
work.
Besides
I
being,
did not
I'm sorry,
have
hang
to
on.
work.
Besides being a mall security cop.
Yeah, so?
Not that there's anything
At
wrong
least
with
I
that.
got a
You were
job.
getting your,
At
you were
least
getting
I
your
got a
associate's
job.
degree
And
in
I
law
work
enforcement,
full-time
correct?
so my
In law
husband could go to
enforcement.
work.
In law enforcement, right?
Fellas, how you
So?
doing?
Civil service.
So?
So what
are you
did your
trying to
husband do?
prove
So
to
talk
me?
to me
husband do
You're
when
still
you got
a
married?
loser. You're
What
still
did
a
your husband
dumbass
do
and
when you got
always
married?
wealthy.
What did your husband do when you
Loser.
got
Sorry
married?
for talking, no action.
Answer the
Get
When
your
you
degree.
decided
I
to
answered
get married.
now.
What'd he do?
I'm a female. I don't have to work.
And you
did
got
he do?
married to him. Why did you do that? That's
Love
okay.
is blind.
We just turned their mics off.
Okay,
Go ahead.
thank you.
Well, son-in-law Steve will join us in a bit. First, let's take a look at some of the comments that all of you at home posted on the message boards about Collude. First, we had OMG.
Don't care.
I cannot believe this witch Collude.
Yep.
Carude. They renamed
Don't
you
care.
Carude. She is definitely a mother-in-law from hell. She needs some good old-fashioned duct tape on her mouth.
Nope. It's not going to happen.
The laxative Collude gave her son-in-law, even if it's over-the-counter, is a drug, and giving it to someone without their knowledge,
Oh, please.
making them ill, is assault. She could and should be prosecuted. In case y'all missed it, she spiked something she gave him with a laxative.
That's right. That's right.
I just want to, one of them said, I just want to say that I have 2 sons who work with the same fire department as this poor son-in-law. When she
Oh, well.
calls him a loser, she's calling my sons losers, and they are
It's
by
not about
no
that.
means losers.
Nope, it's not about the uniform at all. It's about him, the dumbass, not getting a job. It's not
Yeah.
about uniforms. I respect the uniforms, military, firemen, I need them. It's not about them, I never said that. It's about him. He's a dumbass, he's a loser. He's not getting out his ass and get a job. I don't care if he's in White Castles or sweeping or something. Do you need somebody to help you out or anything? That's all
What?
I'm looking for. For him to work.
You want me to hire him?
Can you?
Well, he would bring your daughter with him, and they
That's
would move
fine.
to California.
That's fine. I'll be moving here too to make sure.
Oh no.
But I mean, my point
Okay,
is just for
you
him to
just
get a
blew
job.
that job because I'm not sure this town's big enough for you and me both, Khaloud. Now, Khaloud says she can't forgive her son-in-law Steve for the moment you are about to see. Take a look. What jobs have you held?
Paramedic firefighter is what I do. It's what I'm trained in.
You have a very legitimate career at this point. When you work as a paramedic firefighter,
I'm not questioning
man,
that.
I don't need you very often, but when I do, my life depends on it, and thank you for doing it.
That's right. But still, he's supposed to work for more hours.
But
Not 2-3 days. Get a job.
Just because you're on the spot right now, don't act like
I'm
you
not on the
support it.
spot. I'm concerned, Dr. Phil.
Let me ask you something.
For God's
If
sake,
you
I
were
know
to-
him. You just don't know him.
okay,
You don't
now
know him.
you're saying that was a false accusation by him,
Yes.
saying that you were putting down EMS and firefighters.
I'm not mental. I would never do that. I need them in my life. I have respect for them. Actually, nobody knows that, but whoever I see at a restaurant, a coffee place, or anything, no one knows that about me or anything. My husband, my family, my friends do. I pick up the tab because I have respect for them. I thank them for what they do to. I've never said anything about it. But get a job. Get another. Well, you got 4 days.
Okay, but
why are you sitting on your ass?
Have people said something to you about
Yeah,
this?
I got approached by a lot of people everywhere I go, dentist office, whatever. You know, they're booing me. They want to get in a fight because I said something I never even said. I don't have disrespect for that.
Well, but see, that's the thing. If you put your mouth in gear before your brain knows what it's saying, then you offend people.
No, I don't want to offend people. It's about my son. It's not about
And
anything
you can say
else.
what you want to say in your den at home, but when you're on my den, in my den here, there are millions of people watching. That's why everywhere you go, people are saying people watch
Yeah,
the
but I
show.
had some good stuff too. People approached me, the moms, and they understood what I'm coming from.
Actually, you did. Khaloud
Yes,
does
I did.
have
I
supporters.
did.
Let me tell you what they had to say.
Thank you.
I feel for the mother-in-law. She is showing concern. I feel that the daughter is not thinking down the line of life. The lazy son-in-law will still be lazy and her
Lazy it is.
lifestyle will have to change. Be a man, not a mouse. That's what one of them
That's
said.
right.
So you
And
had a supporter there.
Thank you for
Another
that.
one said, this marriage will not last. Once Fallon stops making the money, the husband will be out of there.
That's what I've been saying.
He's just along for the free ride.
That's what I've been saying. That's
I
all
think
I want you
Khaloud
guys
is
to
being
know.
misunderstood.
I am.
We believe we are seeing her frustration from a long line of events we know nothing about.
Thank you. That's what
Oh,
it
I
is.
didn't say it.
Well, thank you, whoever said it. Thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't want a freeloader son-in-law where my daughter has to work full-time. It's not going to happen. That is not right. A man should be a man and work. I don't care where you get a job, just get a job. Even if you're a fireman, my brother's a retired police officer, he's got 2 jobs. Why can't he do it? He's a young man, he's 27, grow up.
So you're telling me that if your son-in-law came home tomorrow and was a lawyer, a doctor, something, you would
full-time
zip
job.
it?
Yep, I would.
You
It's a full-time job.
You wouldn't interfere.
Nope, I
You
would
wouldn't
not.
weigh in and give your opinion.
No, I would
You
not.
wouldn't talk to your daughter about how he should treat her and what he should
Well,
do.
he better
and what-
treat her good.
Oh, so you would have some things
Just
to
to
say.
make sure he treats her good.
Well, is that your job or is that her job?
My job, if she doesn't speak up, I'm a mom of 1 daughter.
But she is an adult. I mean, are you
Don't
not?
care if she's 40 years old.
Are
I'm
you-
still
but
going to
are-
be her mom.
But this is what I said to you last time. Are you not insulting her by coming in and saying you've got to take over and run her life?
No, and I hope she has 3 or 4 girls just like her. so she knows where I'm
But
coming
listen,
from.
and listen, I don't do what you're doing. I don't think I could do what you're doing. I don't think I have a big enough mouth to do what you're doing.
I'm proud of my mouth. At least I speak up.
Well, yes, you do.
And there's a lot of people who want to, but they don't have the to say it. That's the truth.
All right, but let me ask you something. I've got 2 boys that are grown, and I don't weigh in and tell them what to do because I don't feel like I need to.
Because they're probably smart and they're not
They
lazy.
are smart,
Yeah,
just
they're
like
not
your
lazy
daughter
like
is
my
smart.
dumbass. No,
Your
no.
daughter is very smart.
Yeah, but they're men and they've got jobs, Dr. Phil. They've got jobs, okay? Their wives probably don't even have to work, only for fun. That's the bottom line. It's the
Well,
truth.
only one of them is married.
Okay, well, one of them. One of
think.
them got smart and not got married.
You know, he calls like every week and a half or something.
And he should be with his mom because he's probably his mom.
He is a good boy.
That's right.
I have 2 good boys, and
Yeah.
I'm proud of them, so I don't
Yeah.
feel like I need to get in there and tell them how to do what they do every
And I
day.
have a son who I'm very proud too because he's not lazy like that. He's got a full-time job,
All right,
and he's
before-
24. So what is his problem? The dumbass's problem, not getting a job. Oh, I know, because my daughter's working full-time, so why should he work? Simple as that.
But do you think that it works for you to refer to him in a demeaning way?
That's
Call
what he
him
is, a dumbass until you
dumbass, loser,
He earns
worthless?
my respect. I will change. I will apologize, and I will change. But I know for a fact he won't.
Before we take a break, here is a sneak peek of what's going on between Khaloud and her son-in-law, Steve, since appearing on the show.
Steven's behavior, no, it has not changed since Dr. Phil. No. Dumbass. Steven's still a dumbass. It's hard for me to call him Steven, even. But I'm trying.
Khaloud learned nothing from being on Dr. Phil.
It's impossible for Dr. Phil to get through to Khaloud. She's Khaloud.
I thought Steven is gonna kind of change, because I tried. He's being more obnoxious, more sarcastic, son of a bitch. I'm sorry, but that's what he is, and still a freeloader, and still lazy. He hasn't changed, not one bit.
Are you enjoying my free food? My free beer?
Don't do that, dumbass. Don't do that.
Khaloud is arrogant, ignorant, loudmouth, no filter, diarrhea of the mouth, thoughtless, heartless, careless, compassionateless. She's just ruthless.
Why the hell you still gotta call him dumbass?
Because he is a dumbass.
Doesn't make any sense.
What do I need to prove?
Get a job, respect me. Don't call me Khaloud. If you call me Khaloud, call me Mrs. Bojanowski.
You know what?
But I'm your mom.
You know
Call me
what?
mom.
Maybe if you stop calling him dumbass.
He's pissing me off more. And what gets me mad is Dr. Phil sees a perfect guy and made me look like I was a bad mom, obnoxious, I'm gonna push my daughter away. I'm not like that at all.
Well, let me assure you, you didn't need any help from me looking obnoxious.
I have to do what I have to do as a mom.
But don't blame me. I mean, come
not
on,
blaming
seriously.
you,
say, oh,
but no.
Dr. Phil made me look obnoxious.
Well, you did, because
really?
you're not living with us. You don't not. He looks like he's a saint. He's not a saint, Dr. Phil. He's not. He's a weasel.
How do I make you look obnoxious? If I was going
Because
to
I'm
script
speaking my
you
mind.
to look obnoxious, I would not write the things you say because I would think, too over the top, nobody would believe it. All right, next, Steve is going to join us, and we're going to find out why Khaloud says she
dumbass.
recently won a battle. I told her she wouldn't win.
That's right.
I can't listen as fast as you talk. I've only got 2 ears, and it is no match for your one mouth. I cannot listen as fast as you talk.
Oh, well, that's who I am.
And later...
I won. I won.
Okay.
I won.
Let me...
Bottom
hold
line,
on.
I won.
You
You're
did.
in my house.
All right, hold on. All right, time out. Seriously.
I'm in your house. You're having
Yeah,
Seriously,
my house in my house.
stop talking.
Hi, Dr. Phil. This is Khaloud from Michigan, your crazy guest. I'm here to keep you updated on something. Remember when I told you when I was on your stage that I'm going to win this war? Well, guess what? I did.
Well, Khaloud says that I was wrong and she was right about
That's right,
something
for
we
the first
discussed
time.
during her last visit. It has to do with where the newlyweds should live.
Since I have been on Dr. Phil's show, I have won. I have control of everything. Val and Steven are moving in my house today to be under my roof. I could keep an eye on that dumbass. I'm very excited.
Khaloud thinks she has won by having Fallon move back home.
See, Steven doesn't care about anybody else but himself.
That's exactly it.
But she couldn't be more mistaken.
The reason that we moved back to Michigan is I was able to get a job up here.
But guess what? Does the dumbass have a job? No, he doesn't.
My mom promised that she would respect my husband. She promised that she would not interfere with our marriage, and she would give us our space. I hope she really holds true to that.
This is a bathroom they took over, but look how it looks like with all his stuff. I'm gonna keep an eye on Steven, whether he likes it or not. I'm gonna make him grow up.
I already told Clute I'm going to have sex with Fallon in every single room in this house.
You're gonna kiss your daughter upstairs.
Clute is a prankster, but she can't beat out a mental image out of her own head.
If Steven pisses me off, I know it's not your house, it's my house. There's a lot of stuff I could torture him. Itching powder in the sheets, shrink his clothes. I have X-Lax. He's gonna be in the toilet all day.
I hope my marriage is not in jeopardy by moving in with my mom.
She has not seen nor heard me snap before. If it does get to the point where she starts to interfere with our marriage, then it'll come out, and then I guess I won't have a mother-in-law. No loss for me.
Dr. Phil told me I was gonna push my daughter away and scare her. Guess what, Dr. Phil? She's here today. So who's wrong and who's right, Dr. Phil? I'm sorry. That's how it is.
Well, Kalu's husband, Jerry, and her son-in-law, the husband of her daughter, Steve,
Dumbass.
are joining us today. So you say you win.
I know I
because they said that they were living in Tennessee. You wanted them to come back to Michigan.
Yep.
I said you should go to Florida because
Alaska
it's further
and
away from
everything.
Michigan than Tennessee.
Actually, it's Puerto Rico.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You should
Nope.
go to Puerto Rico
Close
because
to
it's
home.
further away. So you actually got them to move back into your house.
Yes,
I'm
at
gonna
my
cut that off
house.
right there because
my house.
she had nothing to do with it.
Yes, I did.
It was a decision.
Yes,
We're
I
grateful.
did.
We're grateful
You better be.
for them opening their
You
doors
better
to
be.
allow us to stay there until we can
right,
find
for
another
free.
house. But she had
Not
nothing
even
to do
asking
with
for a
the
penny,
actual
'cause I know
move
you don't
back
have it.
to Michigan from Tennessee. It was a personal and personal decision.
No, it's family.
So
Trust me on that.
So-
She needs my help. He needs my help.
Nobody
Okay.
needs your damn help.
Yes.
do-
You do need my help.
do you
You're
understand-
my
Mouth, but
house.
lie.
You're
You
my
lie
house.
all the time. You
You're
lie about
my house. How can
everything.
I lie about that?
I think I have the toughest job right now because I'm the damn referee in the middle of this in our house.
Oh, you got the toughest job at many levels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you tune her out?
Nope.
No.
Do you listen to everything she says?
Yep.
That's impossible. I filter.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I can't listen as fast as you talk. I've only got 2 ears, and it is no match for your one mouth. I cannot listen as fast as you talk.
It's taken 30 years.
Oh, well, that's who I am.
It's
I'm a
taken
very
30
nice
years,
person.
but with that 30 years,
Just
I've
don't
learned to
cross me.
filter in what's absolutely important and necessary.
Okay, you say that you are a nice person.
I am very
But
generous.
How do you...
Living for free. Penny,
rather
That's
kick
what
a
you
homeless
wanted.
guy.
But wait a
Isn't
minute.
that what you wanted?
Yes, I do.
You wanted them in
But
your
you
house.
should be working.
You wanted them in your house, and then you criticized them
You
for
should
coming
see
there?
how my house is upside down. You should have him work and clean the room, clean the bathroom. It looks like
Now that Kalu has won her first battle,
That's
let's
right, I
see how
did.
living with her son-in-law is
I
working
won.
out. Take a look.
I won. Fallon and Steven are moving in, and they're sharing her bedroom, actually, which is down the hall from my bedroom. This is our bedrooms upstairs where the dumbass and Fallon are gonna be staying. I know they're married and everything, but if he thinks he's gonna lock himself in that bedroom while she's gone to work, he's got another thing coming. This is a screw that he doesn't know about, and if I need to get in this bedroom, I could do it right here, see it? And I can open it up, so I have no problem. I've got the screw, but he doesn't know anything about.
Steve, what are we doing?
Getting in that bolt.
I still could get in. Are you crazy? I still could get in. Are you nuts?
And when you put a new door on it because of the deadbolt, and you pay somebody to come
I could
install it,
still
I'm going to
get
put a
in.
deadbolt on
I
that
don't
one.
care.
And
It's
every
your
time
money.
you break
oh, no,
that
I forgot.
door,
It's my door.
I'm going to
It's
put
money.
another deadbolt
Hey,
on it.
Steve,
I don't care.
Steve, the thing is, that's the
Don't
first
care.
time I saw that. Okay, you can have a problem. You guys can have a problem, but it's my house. You better talk to me before you do
So
things.
there.
Okay?
Well, are you going to really pick the lock?
Then we'll just
what
move
What
out.
is it you're wanting to see?
To get his ass moving to get a job. That's all I ask for God's sake, people, to get a job.
What is a job to
What
you?
is?
I work
he
more
needs
hours
to make
than you
money.
can dream in
I
a
don't
week.
want
Hold
my
on.
daughter to be the breadwinner.
All right, we'll
So
hear
don't say
about
it's not
this
a
after the
job.
break.
Don't say
Khalid
it's not a
says she
job.
wants
My
Steve
God,
to
get
get
a
a job
job. Get
now,
McDonald's.
You're a
and we'll do
joke. Guess
whatever
what?
it
You're a
takes
joke.
to
I
make
filed
it happen. We'll
applications
be
for him.
right
He doesn't
back. Y'all
even
go
know.
right ahead.
I filed an application. He's supposed to get a job by now. Why do I have to do everything for him, get him a job, take him to school? He's just lazy. He needs a push. Steven doesn't know it yet, but I'm gonna be taking his ass tomorrow morning to the community college where he's gonna sign up for nursing school. Just get to the point, Dr.
You
Phil.
may think he is a dumbass, but I can assure you I am not.
No, I know you're not,
Okay,
but he is.
so let me conduct this interview.
But just get to the point instead of dragging it.
I tell you what I'll do. I'll get to the point when I get damn good and ready to get to the point. And later, you
The person that you guys
cannot
see.
imagine how rude and disrespectful it is for
what I
me
have
to
to
be
do.
talking to you and you to just spin off and start talking to
Well,
somebody
tell
else
them not
out
to
in the
say
audience.
a word.
I'm not going to tell them anything.
Her house is hers. Her furniture is hers. Even the 4 dogs are hers. The car, everything is hers. The clothes, everything.
But is
that
it-
suit's probably bought by
Okay, wait a
her.
minute. Is it all about money?
It's not about money, but don't you think he should
Okay,
provide for her? For
just
God's sake?
listen.
What? You need money to survive. So in order to get money, you got to work. That's right. Where's
No,
your car?
actually, where's your
Well, they
brother's
did
car?
not take a
At my
break
house.
during the commercial. So while y'all were gone, you just kept on and on and on. We're here with our most outrageous mother-in-law ever, Khaloud. She says that her mission is to find Steve a job, and even it means filling out the application.
That's right, I
and
did it.
signing his signature behind his back. Take
That's
a look.
right. I did it. I'm going to prove Dr. Phil wrong on this one because I have a feeling, a mom's instinct. I promise you, I'm gonna Stephen give you will a- not do
No,
the things
shut
that he
your
promised
mouth.
Dr. I'm Phil. not going And the to. Don't millions ever of people. disrespect me like Because that I know anyway. it. Do He's not lazy disrespect ass. me.
Like what?
And he's a freeloader.
I want one of these
He's
I'm not
supposed to
gonna
get a
give you
job by
any
now.
respect.
Why do I have to
I
do
would love-
everything
I
for
would
him,
love
get
for
him
you
a
to come do my
job,
job.
take him to school?
I could do your
And if
job.
that
You
means
think
I
so?
have to drive his ass to
You're
school,
lazy.
Your
I'm
words.
not lazy.
I will
Your
do
words.
that.
Look at
I
him.
have no problems with that.
I will slash
Always
your
on the bed
tires
or
if you
eating.
piss me off about going to school. There's the warning.
Steven doesn't know it yet, but we're gonna show you where I'm gonna be taking his ass tomorrow morning to the community college.
I gotta do something.
Where he's gonna sign up for nursing school.
If she wants
Where
to
do you
use
get
her
all
gas
this
to
free
take me
time
in there,
from?
I'm going either way. So if she wants to
I'm a
make
mom.
it
I
free
do
for
Where do
me,
you
everything.
get all
sure.
this free time
everything.
from?
Why
You
not?
don't.
But you
I've
work,
already
right?
filed
You know.
7 applications to make sure Steven
Where
gets
does
a
it all
job.
come from?
To his name, gave my address and his cell phone number. In 3 days, Steven's gonna have a job or gonna
you will
start
have a
going to
job.
school. He's not gonna be relaxing in my home.
That's
Well, I'll
right.
give him breakfast,
That's right.
but that's it. That's right.
Well,
I can't
they
believe
didn't
it.
slow down during the tape. I wish
Nope.
y'all were here.
Nope.
I mean, if you're sitting home in Nebraska, I wish you were here, and I wish I was in Nebraska.
I wish they were here too.
Past Sunday, Khaloud said that she would give Steve 3 days
That's right.
to register for school or else. Or,
Been talking about 5 years.
so what happened? Is she going to
Oh, I'm gonna win this
double the
one, too.
laxative dose in his hot
No, I'm
chocolate?
gonna
or something? What are
win
you
You
this
going to
don't
do?
win anything.
I do win.
That's what you
I
don't.
got you
live
back
in this
home in
fantasy
my
world,
home.
This big
I won the
fantasy
first
world.
step.
Watch me walk out.
I won.
And watch
I
your daughter
won.
come with me.
I won.
Watch
I
it.
won.
Push
Okay,
it.
I won.
Let me.
Bottom
hold
line,
on.
I won.
You
This
didn't
is
win.
my
You
house.
All right, hold
won
on.
nothing.
All right, time out. Seriously.
I'm in your house. You're having
Yeah,
more issues with it
Seriously.
than I
His house
am.
and my house.
Looks like I'm
Stop
winning.
talking. Seriously, for just a minute, stop talking, okay? Because I'm going to talk to him for a minute.
Good luck. Doesn't get through. It goes in and out the other. But go ahead.
Okay. What part of stop talking doesn't register with you?
Doesn't register.
Just hold on.
I
Just
don't know
hold
if I
on.
had hypocrite in there for
Shut up.
description.
All right, hold
Shut
on.
up.
Hold on.
Shut
I
up.
want to talk to you.
Sure.
Do you have a job?
Absolutely.
How many hours a week are you working?
Right now, well, they in the EMS field, we doing the 24-hour shifts.
Does
What they
not.
would consider part-time will be without benefits.
He doesn't. He's at my house a whole
More
week.
often than not, we do. Working part-time, you fill in holes. So those holes, you actually end up with more hours than somebody who's working full-time. So safe to say at least 48 hours a week. I'm sorry, which would be
So how
at least
come you
10
haven't
hours
started
more
work?
than you do
40,
per week.
48 hours a week. And so
That's
you
correct.
have a job, and you're going to report to work when?
Monday.
On Monday,
8
you
a.m.
report
Ooh,
to
good
work.
job.
Okay? Now,
That'll be the day.
and you're telling me you've got a job. You really have a job. And you're going to report
Absolutely.
Monday. And
Yes,
you're going to go to work. You're going to get a paycheck.
That's correct.
You're going to be able to put it in the bank and buy things with it. This is a real job.
That's
real,
correct.
Can't wait.
Real thing. And so you have some free time because you work 24-hour shifts.
Correct.
So are you going to fill in those other days going to school or getting a job or whatever?
I'm waiting for that answer.
I mean, it's like I said last show, you just...
See, he doesn't say it. Yes or no? Yes? Are you going to be a nurse?
If you shut your mouth long
just
enough
answer
to
yes
listen,
or no.
Listen,
shut this open
excuse me,
meeting.
Answer,
excuse
yes
me,
or no.
seriously. Seriously.
They should just throw you in the
Let me
military.
ask you a
Yes or
question.
yes.
Honest to God, seriously, do you think I don't know how to conduct an interview?
No, I know you do.
Okay, then let me do it. Because you may
Just
think
get to the point. Get to
you
the
may
point.
think you may think
Just
that
get to the point, Dr.
you
Phil.
may think he is a dumbass, but I can assure you I am not.
No, I know you're not,
Okay,
but he is.
so let me conduct this interview.
But just get to the point instead of dragging it. Get
I
to the point.
tell you what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll get to the point when I get damn good and ready to get to the point. Okay?
Get to the point.
With the time that you have, do you plan to get a second job or start back to school and use that time?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Okay, so
When?
All the
And
above,
you-
really. Right now, well, actually, since I'm living at your house, my first priority would be finding somewhere else to live. And then after
I
we're
don't think it's
settled,
going to happen because you can't
after we're
afford
settled,
it.
as
She
it
has to
takes
sell
a
her
married
house
couple to do
first.
when they move
She has to sell her
680
house
miles.
first.
what went into the decision to move into this person's
free.
house?
It's free.
No, because
Yes, it
we
is.
could have moved into my mother's house.
No.
Be a little bit 15 minutes more for
But
travel
why
for
not
Fallon.
stay
so.
in Tennessee or go to Puerto Rico? Because there are jobs
Puerto Rico
down
actually
there.
sounds nice.
'Cause he
There are-
relies
I'm
on
not
No,
gonna lie.
seriously, there are jobs down there. There are things, and obviously this is a highly toxic interaction. Why
Yeah.
would you subject yourself to this? That defies logic.
Because he's a
In my
loser.
job,
And he's a freeloader.
if this is what comes out of her mouth, if that was the worst I've ever had to deal with in my job, then everybody could do my job.
Next,
No, I
what
know
the
that.
other mother-in-law has to say. We'll be right back.
Get a job. Be a man.
Check.
Have respect for me. I'm your mother-in-law. Don't call me collude or anything
Applause,
else.
respect as deserved
See
in
what I
there.
mean? And until he's a man and does those three things, then I will show my respect and I will apologize.
And later, you got to be smart enough to know that what you're doing isn't working.
I get he's living under my roof. I'm not asking for anything. I clean, I cook, I do everything. For God's sake, show me respect.
I don't have as much to say as you have to say. I'll say
I
that.
say the truth.
But you say the
is what
truth
it
as
is.
you see it.
That's what I see.
I'll tell you what you do. You say the truth as you see it, and you manage people by intimidation with the idea that if you talk louder and you talk longer, then you're going to come out the winner. But you've met the old boy with whom that doesn't work, lady. Well, we're talking about monster-in-laws. And I didn't read it wrong. I didn't say mother-in-law. I said monster-in-laws. Now,
Proud of it.
You know something? I know you are, and that's troubling. But
Yeah. Gotta do what I have to do to protect my daughter.
but seriously-
My only daughter.
But you know what? In all seriousness, I really am concerned for you.
No, don't be concerned. You should be
No.
concerned for him.
No, I'm concerned for you.
No.
Because, no, listen, anybody that stays as animated and uptight and
I'm not uptight.
and
I just
agitated and
You're not even living in my shoes. Are you kidding me?
and
Seriously?
agitated as
Come
you
with me
are.
for 24 hours.
Okay, let me tell you something.
You see, he's not the
You
person that you guys
cannot
see.
imagine how rude and disrespectful it is
what
for
I
me
have
to
to
be
do.
talking to you and you to just spin off and start talking to
Well,
somebody
tell them
else
not
out
to
in the
say
audience.
a word.
I'm not going to tell them anything. I am talking to
freedom of
you,
speech.
and it is rude for you to just turn away
Oh, well.
and ignore what I'm saying to you.
I don't ignore anything you say, Dr.
Is
Phil.
that not
That's
rude?
why I'm here.
Is that not rude?
Maybe.
Okay, then don't do that.
I can't help it. If he
That's
opens
why
his
I'm-
mouth, I have to say
That's
something.
why he's not opening his
Oh,
mouth.
but look at his smirk. He's
Okay.
not even respecting me.
Baby steps, baby steps.
Seriously, he's not respecting
Well,
me. I'm
Fallon
not
is
laughing
working
at him
today. She was unable to be here. And
because she has
now,
to work.
Steve's mother, Virginia, declined participating in the show, but she sent a statement. Here's an excerpt from it. To sit here and listen helplessly as my son was viciously attacked left me distraught and angry. He is not the freeloader, lazy, useless dumbass that Khaloud has tried to portray him as. My son gave up a very good job to follow the love of his life to Tennessee. And he just gave up another one to honor her desire to move back to Michigan, where the job market for him is very gloomy.
No,
One
why
thing
isn't
I
she
would
here?
like to address to Khulud, money does not determine who you are,
Nope.
your values, your morals, and how much you love someone. So,
Why isn't she here? Because why?
She actually does work.
is there any formula, any outcome, any circumstance that would cause you to say, you know what, it's time for me to mind my own business and let these kids live their
I'll
own
tell you.
life? Okay,
Want
what
to
is
know? Get a job.
Okay.
Okay, I don't care where it is.
Quali-
Wait, let me fill.
qualify that as
Check.
get another job.
Get
because he
another
does
job.
have a
I don't know if he's got a
supple-
job. I don't know if
Yes,
he's got
he
a
does.
job.
A
He asked me.
supplemental
He
job.
hasn't
ahead.
started job, so how can I know he's got a job?
Okay.
Get a job. Okay.
Check.
Be a man.
Check.
Have respect for me. Call me mom. I'm your mother-in-law. Don't call me Khulud
Throw
or
a
anything
clause,
else.
respect as deserved
See
in
what I
there.
mean?
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
And until he's a man and does those three things, which is not much, I'm asking for, then I will show my respect and I will apologize.
Okay,
But
do
until
you-
then, I'm not doing nothing.
The viewers are going to speak their minds. We'll be right
Oh, I
back.
can't wait for that. So now he's coming out.
This is the real Steve.
Now,
that's
listen,
showing.
are
He's
you
making fun of
three?
you. See, this is the thing.
Hey,
I'm chuckling
Okay,
myself, man.
I'm going to turn your mic off and run you out of here.
I pay. Nobody knows that
I
about
do
me.
the same.
Well, I'm here
Nobody
with
knows that about
Khulud,
me.
Jerry, and Steve, and
'Cause I don't
I'm
need
not
this.
even sure what we're talking about. But I know this, we're coming up on the holidays, and that means we're likely going to be with family and extended family. And the point I was making, I think, just to myself, is that you kind of get what you give, that we teach people how to treat us, and if we engage them with dignity and respect, then we tend to get dignity and respect back. If we engage them in a combative and condescending way, then that's kind of what we tend to get back. So you teach people how to treat you, and you create your own experience. Now, Khulud says one of the things on your short list of getting off of his back and out of their lives is that he treats you respectfully.
That's all I'm
And I
asking. I'm
think
older than you.
But listen, if you would engage him differently, I mean, you got to be smart enough to know that what you're doing isn't working.
I get he's living under my roof. I'm not asking for anything. I clean, I cook, I do everything. For God's sake, show me respect.
Is what you're
the
doing
hell? How
about the other
is what
5
you're
years of our
doing working?
relationship?
Is what you're doing working?
They're in my house.
Are you getting rebellion? Are
Nope.
you getting? You say you're getting
I'm making
disrespect.
him grow up, have some
Grow
get
up?
a job,
Well,
and do
okay.
everything. That's
Well,
all I'm asking. Two things.
DrPhil.com
Actually,
and the
two
show's
things.
Facebook and Twitter pages were on fire after viewers watched this mother-in-law, Khulud. Hundreds of people responded by emailing comments and even uploading videos. Take a look.
Khulud, you're a whack job. How are you going to tell a firefighter, paramedic that he's not doing a good job?
Khulud, I am for you. I am 100% for you, girl. That son-in-law, Steve, whoever, that guy, he needs to get a job. He's a bum,
Khulud, just bud out. He has a job. It's stable. It may not be what you want, but lady, you just need to just bud out and mind your own business.
Khulud, I support you 100%. I think you're right. He is a dumbass. He needs to get off his butt and get a full-time job and support his family. Your daughter deserves the best. I'm a mother, I have daughters, and I would be livid if my daughter came home with a guy like that.
She's got whoever she is.
All right, well, we have a group of
She
people
said
in the
it.
studio who either support Khulud's point of view or strongly oppose her behavior. Now, Daniela, you think Khulud makes perfect sense.
100%. She's a mama bear, and when somebody makes their daughter cry, mama bear is going to attack in every way, shape, or form.
When did I make Fallon cry?
All the time.
Okay, seriously, and listen,
Smart
That's
ass.
a bold statement. I mean, you got to be able
Smart
to
ass.
justify it.
Smart
okay,
ass.
and I'm really.
She's gonna see
And
through you. Everybody's gonna
you're
see through
Bashir?
you.
Yeah, I'm Bashir.
And you think that she seems
No, you
like
did.
a
That's
completely
great.
rational woman with a reasonable point of view?
Look, as her point of view, I totally respect her because
Thank you.
as a mom, he should be grateful what she's doing for him.
Thank you.
And actually putting a house, a roof
Not
over
asking.
his head, that's one. And second of all, I mean, she's doing what his mom should have done for him.
Thank you.
So she's
Thank
playing
you.
a role of
Thank
a
you.
mom for her own daughter
Now
and a
you're
mom
going
for
that way.
him, because he definitely sees him a lazy ass and a leech as well. And that's definitely.
Okay, Grace?
What I want to know is, what is he doing to contribute? What is he doing
That's
to
right.
thank her for putting a roof over his head?
I'm sleeping 4
Good
a.m.
job.
every single night, working and making sure that there's a paycheck end of the month.
Yes, that's
I'm
what a
sleeping
man
3
does.
hours a day
I have
to
respect
make
for
sure
you.
there's a
And what do you
paycheck
do?
end of
And
the
what do you
month.
do?
It doesn't matter.
What
He's
are
got
you
a
doing?
job.
I'm a business owner.
You're a business
Who are you
owner.
to
Yeah,
tell me what
thank
I'm
you.
doing?
Thank
You should move your ass and go and find a work.
Thank
Don't
you.
sit at home and
You
God
get to
knows
work
what.
for yourself.
You gotta be the
It doesn't
judge of
matter.
that
He's
school.
working.
Sit
Because
in
the
mama's
3
house,
hours of sleep you
play
get at
PlayStation
night is
all
the 3
day.
hours of
This is
sleep
what
that
you
I get
want.
at night.
On the
when I'm
internet
with
looking for
family,
hockey
Jake.
instead
Look
of
at
looking
you.
for a job.
Look at you.
Okay.
He's got a job.
I respect
I
you.
don't care if he's a
All right,
garbage
hold
man.
on.
I have respect for
All
him.
right, I stepped aside and let y'all speak, so now I'm going to say some things, and I want you to,
Listen to.
please.
I will.
Now, you may have an opinion about whether or not he could do more to contribute to the marriage or be responsible as a leader in the family. But do you three actually endorse her rhetoric and conduct?
Yes, it'd be a lot worse if it was my daughter. XX would be the least
Thank
of his
you.
problems. The
Thank
least
you.
of your problems.
Seriously,
I'd be bleach.
You think, seriously,
Bleach?
you think her...
That's right.
Are you
Let her
stupid?
talk. Let her
Please.
talk.
Stupid.
Are you dumb?
See? This is what I got to put up with. Your personality's coming out to everybody.
Okay.
Is that?
Your
Oh, I
personality.
would get him. I'd poison with
This is
cyanide.
the real Steve.
Personality's coming
This
out.
is the real Steve
Now,
that's showing.
listen.
The real Steve.
Are
He's
you
making fun of
three...
you. See, this is the thing.
Hey, I'm chuckling to
Okay,
myself. I know.
I'm going to turn your mic off and run you out of here.
I'm going to try. But I don't think so.
We're going to hear from Khaloud's opposers next. We've already done that. Okay, Abby, what do you think about this?
Well, I think that when two people are in love, you should just leave them alone and let them work
Oh my
it
God,
out.
you can't live on
probably
love,
would have
lady.
Not
You can't
moved into her house. I would have stayed away as far as I could.
You must not
And
understand
being
that
a mother
story.
myself, if this were my son, I would be pretty aggravated that someone were treating him like that.
What
It's
if it was
my
your
job.
daughter?
Yeah.
What if it was your daughter?
I
But
want to
he's
know
a man.
that.
It's not
No,
my
he's
daughter.
not.
And what happened if
No,
he's
he's
a
not.
daughter?
A man
He's a
can.
man.
A man
Excuse me,
provides
give
for
him
his
some
family.
respect.
No, he
Answer that
doesn't.
question
Love, wait,
Hold on.
love each
Jesse,
other.
Oh
Jesse,
my God,
what'd you
you
have to
can't
say?
live on love, lady. Are you nuts?
If I can talk.
Money isn't
What'd you have to say,
everything.
Jesse?
Money to
If
live
I can
on.
talk, collude
Go
for a
ahead.
second. To me, can I call it as I see it real quick? I think you're a bitter old woman who is ego-driven and selfish. Get your own life. You're married to your husband, not to him.
I have a life. I got to
Realize
take care of my
that.
daughter.
Find boundaries.
Do you have a
Get
kid?
some boundaries.
No, you don't
I
have
got
a
a dog,
child.
though, and
I
he
can
has
tell you
respect.
don't have a
Oh,
kid.
my God.
I can tell you don't have a
Dumbass
kid.
either.
I
I'm
can
not
tell you
Steve.
don't have a
Don't
kid,
talk.
so don't
I'm
even
not
talk.
Steve. You're not
If you
gonna
don't
yell
have
at
a
me.
kid,
Janelle?
if you do
I'm
not
not
have a
Steve.
kid,
What'd
do
you
not
wanna say?
talk.
I got a dog,
If you
baby.
don't
It's the
have a
same
kid,
thing.
don't talk.
Janelle, what do you
If
want to
your
say?
mom is a kid, are you nuts?
Control your wife. Don't be trying to control me. Get to your wife. Don't talk to
Hold
me.
on, hold on.
I'm going to talk to you.
Talk to your
I'll
wife. Don't
talk
talk
to
to
you,
me.
buddy.
She's the
You
one
Hold
don't
on.
have a child,
but I
so
can
don't
tell
Here's the
talk.
problem.
You are
I'm not
right.
I'm not married to you.
Hold on.
I'm not married to you.
And
seriously.
you
I don't
never
gotta hear
will
it.
be. And you
I'm not
never
married
will
to
be.
you, and I wouldn't be. Even if it was legal.
You don't have a child, buddy.
Janelle, what do you want to say?
Well, first of all, my mom and dad never,
And I'm
ever
sorry.
would speak the way you speak. And I come from a very conservative home. And you talk about respect, I can't even imagine my mom ever using the kind of language
Do you have a
that
daughter?
you use. No.
Oh, that's why. Then don't
But I
talk.
can't-
Do not talk. You have no room to talk if you don't have a daughter.
Hold on.
You're not in my shoes.
Hey.
You're not in my shoes. Don't. I can't believe you got people who don't have kids to talk to me.
Where's
Are you
the love
nuts
at?
too?
You got
That's the-
kids.
I'm sorry.
Tenderness, nurturing.
You should
missing
have people
something.
that
Your
actually
mother,
have
I can't
daughters.
tell.
It's all been there continuously.
What kind of mom are you? You raising a cheetah?
No, hold on. Seriously.
lying?
Come here and say it to me, buddy. You
not
don't
right.
have no kids.
If you're
I'm not
nurturing
afraid
it.
of
Talking.
you, and I'm not going to
Excuse
Eye
change.
contact.
I got you.
Stop talking.
I got you.
Okay? Stop talking. I got three comments that this is what I mean when all you do is yell and scream. There's an old saying, shallow brooks are noisy. And boy, are you noisy.
Proud of it.
You miss some things. You say a dog is like a kid. What he's saying is I show more respect to a dumb animal than she does to a human being.
If
That
he
was
earns
his
it.
point. Listen to what I'm saying. She does not have a daughter. She is a daughter.
Right.
And that gives her
No,
an
it's two different
incredible
things,
point of
Dr.
view.
Phil.
No,
Two different
listen to
things.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
sorry.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
Two different things.
Listen to what I'm saying. Do you have a daughter?
I don't, but
I do.
That's not an essay question. Do you have a daughter?
I don't have a daughter.
Do you have a daughter? Do you have a daughter?
I have two.
Okay, so two of your three people over here that you gave great credibility don't have children.
So, they
but
said it like
because
I say
these
it.
people don't have children, all of a sudden you disqualify them. It is totally non-credible. You pick and choose your logic and rationale to support your ridiculous point of view. We'll be right back.
Say what they say.
Well, I want to thank all of my guests today, and thanks to the A&E Network real-life series Monster-in-Laws, which initially featured Khaloud's story. It's coming up for holidays, guys. Make a decision as you go into Thanksgiving. Put a barrier around the holiday and decide, you know what, this isn't the time to resolve differences. If something's important enough that you need to talk about it with a family member, it'll be important next week. Call a truce, call a détente, and use this day to just come together, enjoy the good things about each other, and eat some good food. Eat too much good food. And then you can get busy the next day getting back to normal. Thanks for being here. So long.